see if those dates work for them. If there's any objection to those dates, I think we should discuss it. If not, we can always do it at a later time. I have no problem with these dates, so I'm good with that, and I think we should hear from the rest of the board as well. No comment?
Anyone else has a conflict? I guess that should be going.
Mr. Schwartz, do you know where you're going to be on October 14th to 15th?
I don't, but I do know that right now.
Basically, let's just keep it open, and there's no way to know what's going to be there. We'll figure out when commit now and say that we're available that day. Or we're just saying yes because.
No, I'm just saying that right now it poses no conflict, there's no holidays, there's no conflict that I'm aware of, so there's no reason not to accept it. That's all I'm saying.
If there's no more discussion, can we have a roll call, please?
There's one other change I have here. On the affirmative action officer, change that from Helen Toby to John Paredes, please.
What's the change?
Affirmative action on item number 6, the appointments.
Change from
Affirmative action officer, change it from Helen Tobia to John Paredes. Paredes.
Okay.
The motion, the original motion was items 1 through 6, or items 1 through 12?
1 through 6.
And Tom, who is this John Paredes? What's his current position?
Sorry, he's the person.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments? Roll call, Mr. Friedman.
I'm going to abstain from number 6. Everything else, yes.
Ms. Gonzalez.
Yes.
Mr. Jankowicz.
Yes.
Mr. Rosenblatt.
No.
On all.
No.
Mr. Schwartz.
Yes.
Mr. Weinberger.
Yes.
Mr. Slackman.
Yes.
Motion passed.
At this time, I would like to open up the meeting to the public, please.
John has.
There's an additional resolution. The Board of Education received the resignation last evening of B.O.E. Silver, and so I have a resolution that I'd like to read for the Board of Education to formally accept that resignation. The resolution reads, resolved, the Board of Education hereby accepts the resignation of B.O.E. Silver effective January 6th, 2015. And be it further resolved that the business administrator is hereby directed to advertise the vacancy and seek candidates in accordance with board policy with the goal of filling said vacancy at the February 2015 board meeting. Somebody should read that.
Have a motion on that?
I'll make one.
A second? A second on the motion?
Second.
Who's that?
What's the motion?
Mr. Rosenblatt.
If you don't accept it, then you did. What happened?
More pro forma than anything else.
Roll call.
Mr. Friedman?
Yes.
Mrs. Gonzalez?
Yes.
Mr. Jankowicz?
Yes.
Mr. Rosenblatt?
Abstain.
I'm sorry?
Abstain.
Mr. Schwartz?
Yes.
Mr. Weinberger?
Yes.
Mr. Slacken?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Now we open up the meeting to the public, please.
First on the list is Mr. Bill Howday.
Bill Howday, 30 Schoolhouse Lane. Are we ready?
Everyone is here, Bill.
I hope so. Listen, we always think we're ready, but once you start getting into the meetings and the challenges, and you see what all there is to do, you start thinking, and I did this intentionally. I can't believe I did this. Now, you've got much to do. I would have been so happy to see 9 smiling faces of the board here. I understand now why Mr. Silver's not here.
8.
Mr. Munn should be here. This is your swearing-in ceremony. This is where you take office and pledge to the public that you will do your best as members of the Board of Education to not only do your duty as board members, but to try to advance the Lakewood School District. We have to take those steps one by one by one. No giant steps, little baby steps to get us to the other side where the students of the Lakewood School District can be assured everybody's on their side. And we're going to make it a little better. It's not going to be great. It's going to be better. And we're going to traditionally, repeatedly, make it better and better and better until we get there. Now, I hope that this is a year of compromise. I mean, not going over the edge, but compromise, togetherness, making sure that you respect each other, you honor each other's opinion, whether you like it or not, and to work together to the best of your ability to bring about a better Lakewood School District. That's your oath. That's what you signed up to do. And one of the things that has been remarkably absent over the years has been full attendance. Sometimes you will find that there's nearly 5 people today in the room. We saw that. You ran for office. The challenge of office can be tiring. Business and family and things like that sometimes get in the way. And family is the most important thing in your life. However, you also have that responsibility to the public, to the taxpayer, including yourselves, to pay taxes in this community. So you want to advance the product. You want to be thought of as a good board. You don't want to be thought of as a do-nothing board, just getting by, making no challenges, taking no chances. What you want to do is do the very best of your ability to advance everything in the school district to make it better. Now, I welcome you. Happy New Year. This is going to be a difficult year because you have a lot of challenges. But this one, I think you're up to the task. I think that you're willing to do that. I just ask you, please, please, be here, participate, vote, make sure that your colleagues know you're going to be here and that they can count on your attendance and your input. Because that's why there's a 9-person board. You have 9 different points of view. Your point of view is valid and it could be the determining factor. So be there, participate, and do it. Welcome, Mr. President. Again, Mr. Zara, thank you for your presence. This school district has been so changed since you come to be a part of this body. And I thank you again every time I see you for your participation, your wise judgment, and all the things you do. And Mr. Dean Bullock, I just have one question. I had a change in to the calendar, March 18th to March 11th.
That's correct.
And the change of January 6, 2016, from the public meeting from 7:30 to 7 o'clock.
That's correct.
Are they the only 2 changes?
And no conference meeting.
No conference meeting, yes. Thank you very much. Be well.
Thank you for your confidence.
Thank you. Thank you. Work hard. Do your best every day. Thank you.
Next on the list is, can't read the first name, but the last name is Cherish. Please state your name and your address for the record, please.
My name is Hill Cherish, Lakewood, Lakewood, New Jersey, 08701. I came tonight regarding approximately 2 months ago. I got a phone call. My wife actually gets a phone call from Cloud Bus Company saying that my child's bus route time changed from approximately 7:03, we changed to 6:40. Reason being because one of the parents asked for the change because it was dangerous the way the bus route was going. When I spoke to all the parents in the neighborhood, they all said no one asked for the change. Then I called up the next day the bus company and asked them, why are you changing it? So they told me the same reasons. Asked them, I asked all the parents, they said it wasn't true. So why are you saying that? They slammed the phone down. Tried to call them back again. They didn't pick up a few times. Next step, I went and I called the Board of Education, Transportation Department. At that time, the Board of Education, Transportation Department was going through a change. They were switching from one transportation director to a different transportation director. So it was a little, hectic there, so you couldn't really get through to anyone. So I tried to go to the school and asking them if they asked for a change in any way. They said no. Finally, approximately like a week or two later, I got to the Board of Education, Transportation Director, and first he told me that the school asked for it. So then I spoke with the school, and the school said they never asked for it. Then I spoke with him like 2 days later, and he told me that the parents asked for the change. I spoke to all the parents, no parents asked for any change. Then, then he called up the bus company, tried to get hold of them. It took him like 2 weeks to get hold of the bus company. I don't know why it takes 2 weeks for the transportation director to get hold of the bus company, which the Board of Education is paying for the services. And the transportation director told me that the reason is because the bus can't, the way the bus was going was making it had to back up in a small area and it's illegal to claim. So therefore the bus company changed the route. So I asked him, how did the bus company have authority to just change the route without anyone's authority, without the Board of Education's authority, without the school's authority? And he didn't really have a response how a bus company, without any authority, could just go and change the route. Spoke to the parents and children, change the route without discussing with the school, the parents. They just out of the blue, just changing the route. And basically, the way the bus company changed the route is now. It's going all over town. It's starting in the middle, then it's going west, then it's going east, then it's going west, down south. So the route is going zigzag. I tried calling the schools. The school tried contacting the Board of Education. The Board of Education director said that's the way it is, and you can't make any change. I believe the Board of Education has a tremendous liability on their hands right now. I'm a CPA, I do school audits, and I spoke with other attorneys that represent schools and education, and discussed with them, and they all said this is a tremendous liability on the part of the Board of Education. In fact, they let the bus company without any authority to go change the bus route.
Mr. Cherish,
Yes.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Your time is up already. It's a 3-minute policy. I think we pretty much get the point here. I'd like the President to address this.
I can hear your frustration, and I know exactly what you're going through. I also have a child that's the same thing. We will address this at the Transportation Committee. And I realize that you've gone in circles and you've gone nowhere, okay? It will be different now, okay? We do have your information.
I would suggest that after we receive, or
Yes, and when we have the Transportation Committee meet, we will call you.
The issue is not going to be discussed here publicly. The issue is that it took 2 weeks for communication. And we discussed this last year. Who gets the phone when the parent has an issue?
Well,
Ms. Winters.
right now, this is the first time that I hear of it.
Ms.
And
Winters.
I personally will make sure that this gentleman does get the attention that he
It's
needs.
not relevant to this individual. Any parent that has an issue, who are they calling with transportation? I'm the director of transportation. We'll have a meeting, we'll address it. But on not relevant.
You mean in general?
In general, if someone has an issue, and there are many parents that have an issue, that can come up, it's not regarding this, who is the principal? who's the go-to individual? It used to be that Gus was the individual
Ms.
to call.
Winfrey,
Who is the individual, the number to be called?
Ms. Winters, can you answer that, please?
Yes, I can, Mr. Gonzalez. There is a director of transportation, Mr. Henderson, and there are two transportation coordinators, Mrs. Young and Mrs. Vasquez. They could call any of those three people in the transportation department.
Have you been getting any complaints about communication such as this?
No, I have not.
Something
And if
you
you
should
do
look
not, if someone does not get an answer in the transportation department, they should be calling the superintendent's office. I have not, or actually they go to Mr. Diambolo first. If they do not get any answer from Mr. Diambolo, then they go to the superintendent. That would be the chain of command, Mr. Rosenblatt.
All right, next person, Mr. Next Attorney. Good evening, Mr. Attorney. Go ahead. Your time to start.
Gentlemen,
Good evening. First I want to welcome Mr. Freeman and Mr. Weinberger. Welcome.
Thank you.
And also Ms. Gonzalez. I'm not sure if I should say congratulations, good luck to you. I just hope that this year will be us working together, the synergy amongst the entire community for all the kids. And I also would hope that everyone will give respect, the public to the board to the public, and that we can move forward in helping our children. I really do hope that the rumors on the street are not true. Although one of the rumors, he said alleged, is actually true. So we know in Lakewood rumors are true. And I just hope that the next phase is not what is being said on the street. And again, that we keep our children and the district in mind of moving forward and not back. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dr. Rush.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Mike Rush, 1502 Malibu Drive, Lakewood. I don't know if I should say congratulations or condolences to the new board members, but whichever is however you take it, to do your job individually. But just be reminded that you are, and also to the new board president, again, I don't know what to say in terms of congratulations and condolences. However, just be reminded that you serve Lakewood Board of Education for the Lakewood Public Schools. While we're concerned about every child in the district, the Board of Education, the public elections are for the Lakewood Public Schools. While we're concerned about transportation, having education, all those kinds of things, but you have to serve the public schools first. I remember about 12 years ago, there was a study, and there was a ACLU did a case against Lakewood Board of Education. That time was concerned that the board was not representative of the community, the makeup of the community. And even though ACLU fought that, they lost. That was about the number of Hasidics I see on the board, and I understand that elections are elections, and anybody who live in the town and pay taxes are allowed to run. Okay, we also know where the control comes. So I would hope that in appointing committees, ad hoc committees, anybody can help, look at the community to assist. Now, I think you mentioned that you're the director of transportation, you may be in charge of the transportation committee. The director has to be a person who was hired by the district. I just want to correct you on that. So what I'm saying is, I'm concerned about the rumors. And I'm not going to talk about what the rumors are, but one of the rumors that we heard certainly came true tonight. Okay, which is no problem. I mean, you're allowed to do what you need to do to make things work. However, I must warn you, all of you, that if the rumors that we heard, the next two we heard, if they become reality, then we will be filing a civil rights complaint. Okay? Because we know that our children have been financially raped. The district is financially in trouble because of some people that you had before. And we're saying if those people come back, then we have no authority but to protest, to legally protest and march in the streets until something is done. That is a warning, that is a promise that if it happens, we will do that, okay? So we want you to understand that we care about Lakewood, we care about all of the kids, but we're concerned about those kids who are suffering most. And that's the 95% of the Latino kids in the district, and African American and Latino who are suffering because of the kinds of things that you've done in the past. I've been hoping that I hope doesn't happen because it's cold out there, but we will march and do whatever to set things straight for the Lakewood schools. Thank you very much. Again,
thank you, Mr. Rush.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you for your comments.
Last person on the list is Mr. Fred Rush.
Good evening. Fred Rush, 2023, Madison. You know, I had reservations about him coming up here. I don't know if I should be congratulating you or taking you in for a rocky ride. But in any case, you are the newly elected board members, so I will do the right thing and welcome you. However, when there's ascension, if things don't go well, you'll certainly see me again. You know, it's, not to rehash what my brother said, but, what we see, we always have one minority and 8 Orthodox men. You guys won't even let a woman run. So I don't see how Ms. Gonzalez got 7,600 votes. But I understand, I do understand the politics. But I'm here to work with you guys in any way that we can, because we are the biggest stakeholders, not the Orthodox community. We are the biggest stakeholders, because you're there for the public schools. So, I can hear you guys, but I'll also be first to be your biggest critic. I'll come up and I'll say what's on my mind. And I'm not threatened by anyone, not to hold it to anyone. So I don't care. We will do the right thing. And Madam President, I don't know how you became the only female with all these men. There's something wrong with that.
That will change.
Okay. But anyway, welcome, and I won't say anymore, but Ms. Winters, like always, we support you. We know that you have a tough job being the superintendent. So from our perspective, whatever you need from us, we'll always have the same as you've had, an open door policy. We'll meet you just like to support you. That's about it. I don't have anything else. I just kind of look forward to seeing how we will progress. And if it doesn't go well, then you'll see us again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That concludes the public portion.
Motion to adjourn.
I think we should have entertain some comments from the board members. I certainly would like to.
I know, can I make just one small statement, please?
Sure. Permission on the board president.
Just,
Yes.
If I can offer a suggestion, you're going to have a vacancy on the board. And I would like to suggest to the board to look at Mr. Tracy Tips, since he spent 2 sessions on the board and was a good board member. So when you make a decision, think about Tracy Tips coming back to work with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd just like to make a comment to our newly elected board members. First of all, I want to publicly congratulate you. I know it's very tough to be new board members saying, you don't know how the agendas work, and there's a lot to learn, and I'm still learning, and I've been on the board for 3.5 years, or 2.5 years actually. I just want to extend my hand to, learning the board, the district. I'm sure you've inquired already. I look forward to serving together with all of you and hope to have a very productive year. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn.
Well, as the new board president, I would like to say that I heard everything everyone in this room has said tonight, and I agree with you. It's time for, a little change, more females on the board, more minorities on the board. I agree with you, all right? I'm only one person, but hey, somebody's got to start the ball rolling. So I just hope that you will have faith in me like this board has faith in me. And I'm sure, we're not going to agree on everything, that's for sure. It's going to be 3 hard years. But as long as we agree on what's best for all the children, we'll be fine. I know that transportation right now is the biggest issue. And, there's no straight answer. There's no one right, one wrong. And every family, it's not just a couple of people or a handful of people, have issues. It's a lot of people to please. I will do my best to make it work.
That's what I mean.
I hear you. I hear you. But, today's my first, 2 hours? Everyone will get to know who I really am.
It's not your first rodeo, though.
No, but a lot of things has happened in many years. The Galdos, the Inselbucks, they're not here. I am. So I thank you all for coming. Any more comments from the board members? Anyone?
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Roll call.
All in favor?
Aye.